Welcome to Jurassic Park. No, welcome to Rocky Mountain National Park, where stunning vistas and ancient landscapes beckon travelers from around the world. Today, we embark on a journey through history as we explore one of the park's most iconic and storied roads, Old Fall River Road.
All right, we're gonna hang a U here, and we are gonna head up Old Fall River Road.
The idea for Old Fall River Road began in the late 19th century when intrepid explorers and pioneers sought a route to traverse the mountains. In 1884, the famous explorer Enos Mills envisioned a way to connect Estes Park with some of the upper high alpine regions of the area. Nestled in the heart of the Rockies, Old Fall River Road is a scenic mountain pass that meanders through breathtaking landscapes, offering visitors a glimpse of nature's unparalleled beauty. Old Fall River Road is an 11-mile, one-way, uneven dirt road with a speed limit of 15 miles per hour. It winds steeply up the mountain with numerous hairpin turns and steep drop-offs, so RVs and vehicles towing trailers probably shouldn't take this road. Because the road is well maintained, it can be driven by any standard car or motorcycle, though it can get a little bumpy at times and very dusty. Plan on the drive taking about an hour to reach the top.
There are some spots that have some higher consequences, so do keep a little bit of an eye on the road as well as the scenery.
Old Fall River Road was initially created as an automobile route to the summit of Fall River Pass, providing access to the alpine tundra and offering breathtaking views of Rocky Mountain National Park. The park itself was established on January 26, 1915, making it the 10th national park in the United States. The road's construction began in 1913 and was completed in 1920. It was one of the first roads built in the park for automobiles.
Some of these switchbacks where the road's heading east give you a phenomenal view out over Horseshoe Park, which is great.
It was one of the first roads in the United States to use a new road building material called gravel macadam, which was an early form of asphalt. The park is located in north-central Colorado and spans over 415 square miles, encompassing a diverse range of ecosystems. It's also crossed by the Continental Divide, a geographical feature that separates the watersheds of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The road reaches a maximum elevation of 11,796 feet at Fall River Pass, providing visitors with a chance to experience the breathtaking alpine environment of the park. Rocky Mountain National Park is home to 77 mountain peaks over 12,000 feet in elevation, including Long's Peak, the highest at 14,259 feet. Due to its high elevation, Old Fall River Road is typically closed in the winter months due to heavy snowfall and dangerous driving conditions. Over one-third of the park is above the tree line, featuring unique alpine tundra ecosystems. In 2003, the National Park Service launched a major restoration project to preserve and rehabilitate Old Fall River Road. Efforts were made to maintain the historical character of the road while ensuring visitor safety. Throughout the drive, there are several designated pull-offs and scenic overlooks where visitors can stop and admire the stunning mountain vistas. Back down in Estes, the Stanley Hotel is famous for inspiring Stephen King's novel, The Shining. It's a historic landmark with a unique and storied past. Old Fall River Road has been recognized as a historic landmark and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. During the Great Depression of the 1930s, millions of Americans were unemployed. President Franklin Roosevelt promised a New Deal, and he created programs to put people to work. One such program was the Civilian Conservation Corps. In Rocky Mountain National Park, young male recruits at 6 camps built roads, trails, and buildings. Also putting out wildfires, they planted trees and managed predators. It was during the 1930s when labor was readily available that the National Park Service built Trail Ridge Road. Unlike other western national parks like Yellowstone, Glacier, and Grand Canyon, a railroad never served Rocky. Indeed, it was always an auto park. Because of this, road building was a high priority. Old Fall River Road and Trail Ridge Road together create a scenic loop that showcases some of the most stunning landscapes in the park. On July 12th to 1920, a convoy of 14 automobiles became the first group of visitors to travel the entire length of Old Fall River Road, marking its official opening.
They're going to be coming up to a couple really nice lookouts.
The construction of Old Fall River Road utilized local labor, including prison inmates and Civilian Conservation Corps workers.
Just offering absolutely stunning views back down towards Horseshoe Park. I think we'll pull in here. Leave plenty of room for other folks.
Before the road's construction, visitors traveled by horseback or foot to reach the Fall River Pass, a journey that often took an entire day.
It's tough to resist stopping at a few of these spots. You really need to force yourself to enjoy the ride up. On a bike, it can be difficult to really soak in nature because you're pretty continually making sure that you're riding well. Whole bunch of marmots up here on the road, at least 4 of them. I saw 2 run off, 2 over here on the left.
The road passes through various ecosystems, and visitors often encounter diverse wildlife, including elk, marmots, pikas, and bighorn sheep.
He didn't give a hoot.
In September of 2013, Rocky Mountain National Park received a record amount of rainfall. Damage was extensive on Old Fall River Road and the Alluvial Fan area. The road was closed to vehicles after the flood in 2013 and during the entire year of 2014 to reopen on July 4th of 2015.
Oh, there's a marmot. I didn't see him. I'm glad he chose a good line and not in front of the bike. I didn't see him until it would have been bad for both of us, I imagine.
The tree line is the elevation above which trees become smaller, sparse, and eventually stop growing altogether. The tree line is not fixed and varies significantly depending on factors such as the latitude, longitude, climate, and other local conditions. Tree lines can occur at various elevations, ranging from sea level in polar regions to over 15,000 foot in some mountainous areas. The primary factors limiting tree growth at higher elevations are temperature and moisture. Lower temperature and reduced water availability at higher altitudes make it challenging for trees to survive.
Hey, the sun's coming back out. We'll see how much the temp raises with a little bit of sunlight coming in. I guess we'll go out and take this line. Avoid a few of those bumps on the inside. See if I can get a decent view out there without pushing my luck too much.
Alpine tundra is located above the tree line, typically starting at elevations of about 11,000 feet and above, depending upon the latitude and local climate. Alpine tundra is known for its extreme and challenging conditions, including low temperatures, strong winds, intense sunlight, and rapidly changing weather conditions. Due to the cold climate, the growing season in the Alpine tundra is relatively short, lasting only a few months each year. The thin air at high elevations contains lower levels of oxygen, making it more difficult for plants and animals to survive. The road terminates at the Alpine Visitor Center, which offers panoramic views and educational exhibits about alpine ecosystems. Near the Alpine Visitor Center, visitors can take short walks on designated trails to explore the Alpine tundra up close.
Guys, this is just phenomenal up here. And just like that, really, all too quickly, our drive is coming to an end as we quickly approach the Alpine Visitor Center. The Alpine Visitor Center is well above tree line. They do serve some hot and cold beverages along with some food, and they have restroom facilities as well. I want to thank you guys for riding along with me today up Old Fall River Road in Rocky Mountain National Park. It's been a phenomenal ride, absolutely one of the iconic Colorado rides. If you haven't already done so, and you enjoy this kind of content, please consider hitting like and maybe even subscribing to the channel.